This is my brand new podcast, The Good, The Bad, and The Beast. Looking after you. Always see you good. Injuries. You had any bad injuries over the years?
I've lost a bicep and...
You say lost a bicep, you mean tore it off?
Tore it off.
Yeah, it's not just like got up and walked away.
It just popped off.
Might as well have.
And I carried on competing.
The short head?
Short, yeah.
You had it reattached?
I've had it reattached.
Good. Okay. Let me have a look at the scar.
I've got a tiny scar because...
Oh, wow. Is that it?
I had a super surgeon.
Yeah, I've got the same there. Mm-hmm. Tiny scar. So the bicep ripped off. What were you doing to rip your bicep off?
Event one, lift one. First time I'd done a weight cut. Axle clean and press.
Oh, so you lift it and then press it, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're over and under grip.
Mm-hmm. And I pulled it off on the clean. And I felt it pop up, and there's a picture, and it's like my biceps here because they're kind of big.
Yeah, I remember seeing the video.
Yeah, and then I was really mad. I was so mad because otherwise I'd done a weight cut. So I carried on competing, and I've won. And that was the first event and the first lift, 100 kilo axle clean and press.
So you did a 100 kilo axle clean and press. Did you win that event?
Yes, because I got it here, and I was like, this is my one lift that I picked. So I have to press it. Otherwise, I'm going to lose, and I don't want to do that.
So you pressed that with a tall bicep. Mm-hmm. That's incredible. And then you went on to win the entire show.
And then did 4 other events, including Atlas Stones after it, yeah.
That's badass, Donna.
Yeah.
Because the biceps are a hell of an injury. It's like, because I've done it, and it's not so much painful at the time, but it's all the spasming and all the stuff going on, like your other bicep will be in spasm, your tricep will be in spasm, your forehand, your grip, everything on that side would be going nuts because it's trying to adapt.
Yeah.
So talk us through that. Competing in what show was that for?
That was in England, Strongest Woman again, because that's the first time that I'd done a cut to the underclass.
Right.
So then I had to restart all the pathways again. You don't get a free pass.
Yeah, wow.
So you had to start all over again. It was axle clean and press, and I was I knew that 100 kilo clean and press is easy. You know, I wasn't bothered, so I picked that as my like one lift and my opening lift as well.
That was going to be the one lift and win it all. And
yeah, it would have been more than everybody else's. Yeah. So I was like confident I'd only need to do one lift, and then I cleaned it like I never cleaned anything before, and it just literally just popped off and rolled into my shoulder. But because I'd committed to that one lift and I would have zeroed that event, I just pressed it.
Incredible.
And then I competed. Then I got it sewn back on within the 2 weeks and competed 8 weeks after that at the first Arnold in the UK and won that too. Yeah.
Donna, that's insane. You competed 8 weeks after your surgery.
After it came out of the cast. So it was in the cast for 2 weeks and then 8 weeks after that, yeah.
So 10 weeks after your surgery. That's still incredible. Like they say you shouldn't lift anything heavy above 25 kilo for, I'm sure it's 6 weeks before you can even lift 25 kilo with that arm.
Well, I had the surgeon that I had, he actually worked on the NHS, but I'd been told to ask for him specifically as a private surgeon. But because he was in my NHS authority, then he was really excited actually, because he was like, "Oh, you're my first girl," and draw a smiley face on my arm, and he understood like the whole holistic approach to this. He didn't see it as like somebody doing something stupid. He understood from like an athlete perspective that I'm making money from doing these kind of things. I need to be able to compete to earn money and be paid by sponsors and stuff. Yeah. So it's a little bit short, but it's on, and I've never had any problems with it since, and we competed and won.
Is this bicep more prominent? Is it like rolled up a bit more than the other arm?
Yeah, it's quite a lot shorter.
You've got a right peak. Wow, look at that for a bicep.
So it's a little bit shorter than the other one.
That's insane.
But yeah.
What inch arms are you, Donna?
Oh, I don't know. Haven't measured them, but I think they were about 16.
We've got to take measure anyway.
My triceps are better, to be fair. I'm lucky with them. So whenever I'm at the gym, which is a little bit of a knobhead thing to do, all the boys there and they're all doing their triceps, and I do just come along and whack out my tricep.
Yeah.
But that's
You've always had thick arms, though, haven't you?
That's it. I don't even really train them that much, but they just are like they are. Yeah, we are.
Fair enough. Any other injuries?
No, not particularly. Just age related. Got a sore hip. And that's really about it, to be honest. I've had things that have come and gone within the space of maybe a month or something, but my bicep's the only thing that's been broken and my sore hip's been around for a little bit. So
Okay.
yeah.
And then what about health in general? You've been pretty healthy all your whole career?
Yeah, I think I've managed to keep well in with that because I paid attention to it and be responsible, get your blood work done so you know what's happening, look after yourself. And only just recently I've had a few problems with a kidney, but I keep mindful of that. And that's the reason why I didn't compete in the 82 class this weekend, because I couldn't dehydrate myself to do a water cut. So I just stayed in the open weight class.
That just sounds ridiculous. So because you've got a dodgy kidney
Now and then it just
that's
gets
getting affected through dehydration and other issues.
Occasionally it just gets upset with me, yeah.
I've had the same sort of similar issues. But because you've got a bad kidney, you decided to compete in the open weight class because you didn't want to cut and upset your kidney. So you therefore went in the opens, which is like obviously you would normally compete in under 82 kilo, compete in the opens, and you won the opens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did.
Won the opens, Europe's Strongest Woman.
Yeah.
Literally yesterday.
It was a good time.
It was a good time.
Yeah. The universe came into alignment a bit yesterday.
Good.
So, yeah.
So other than a kidney and a bicep, we've been pretty lucky.
Yeah, I have been pretty lucky. But I think as well, maybe it's to do with like accumulation of like body mileage. So I didn't start doing this until I didn't 32.
Yeah,
so I haven't really competed as an athlete in other things to have like the extra mileage to do with that.
Yeah.
So I think, that's maybe helped me out a little bit.
Yeah, that is quite a late start. Like, what are the, like, for instance, like Lucy Underdown and Chloe Brennan and Rebecca Roberts? What sort of age are they?
Lucy's like mid-30s. I think Becca's just turned 30. Chloe isn't 30 yet. So,
and these are the top level athletes.
Yeah.
So so they started a lot younger than you did.
Yeah, they have done. And I think I'd be the oldest one that would be doing the Arnold. Like Andrea would be now because
Andrea Thompson.
She's just a few years younger than me, so she's like 43, I think. So I think it is, and she started later too. So I think it's the accumulation of miles. Or however, Big Z and Mark Felix just competed this weekend too in the 50 plus class. Like Big Z, he does not look 50. Neither does Mark Felix, to be fair.
Mark Felix still looks 30.
Yeah.
He's done a deal with the devil, Mark Felix. I'm certain of it. He's going to live till he's like 1,000.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, and it was nice to see them both on the podium this weekend as well. So there is strongman.
Who won out of the two? Sorry.
Mark.
Mark won. Mark beat Sedrunas. That's amazing.
Sedrunas came third. Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to catch that. I was looking forward to seeing those two go head to head on a few things. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So Mark's what, 57, 58,
and I think Sedrunas only just turned.
And they just turned 50.
50. Yeah.
So fair play to Mark. So
yeah.
Still, like, technically, make sure you go and check out Donna. Give her a like, give her a follow, because those social media interactions mean the world to us. It's how we make our living. Her Instagram is Donna_more_strongwoman, and go give her a like, give her a follow. That's her handle for pretty much everything. And thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. Keep being amazing. Keep being awesome. I'll see you again on the next episode of The Good, The Bad, and The Beast. Big love.